Hello and welcome back to the final part of Let's Play Bloodborne. We've defeated Murgo, well, we've defeated the Wet Nurse, and we did some optional bosses, including Yharnam herself. Now we're going to do the final two bosses. Now technically there are 4 bosses, but well, I'll talk about it a bit more after this one, but whoa, youch. I'm not going to go for the third ending. I'm going to, in fact, go for the first ending. But I have videos on, well, I'll talk about it. I don't want to spoil it, just in case you haven't sort of seen it, but, you hear that? Sort of ambient singing noise. Well, I guess it's not really ambient. It's singing, but it's included in the ambience of the level. So if you turn down the sound effects and music, it will go pretty much. It's not counted as a voice thing, but yep, here we have what was the easiest boss in the game, which means this some sort of strange law, we'll call it Silvermont's law, that if I say a boss is easy, it will then proceed to annihilate me, but let's see what happens, shall we? Celestial Emissary. Wow. Only one of these is the boss. Kind of reminds you of the rat boss, doesn't it? In Dark Souls 2. Seeing as it's neither of these, it must be this guy. And he will indeed refuse to be so easy. Whoa, no! Yeah. And now he is evolved into Christopher Wallace. I don't even know who Christopher Wallace is. But yeah, he's oh, he's evolved again. But it doesn't matter because he's dead. The first time I fought this guy in a new game, he actually died before he even had a chance to transform, so I was like, yeah, whatever. Isn't that interesting, though? Remember this place was like an orphanage? And all these weird flowers and I don't know, and he's a celestial emissary. If only there were boss souls in this game. So you might come here and go, oh, well, I guess that's that area done. You would be wrong, because it ain't done. Not yet. One more boss, which will, I suppose, be the final boss of this Let's Play. Which is... I guess we'll see how much trouble it gives us. Is there a Spectre over here? I can't even think of tactics for this boss. I mean, yeah, even in New Game Plus, it was super easy. Just hit him. I'm pretty sure the kin enemies are weak to bolt damage. Dun dun dun. Now, do you remember this place right here? No? Doesn't look familiar to you? About down there. Recognize that altar? There we go, Call Beyond. This is in fact where we fought Vicar Amelia. The great cathedral place. And... oh, hello. Goodbye, Anthony. Ah, but I see your friend Timothy is still here. Timothy's also dead. Timothy and Anthony didn't go so well for them. Who cares? They suck. Kind of... no, it's a different sort of colour. I was wondering if like they built... like if this part was older, then they built this part on top of it kind of thing, you know? It really... that's weird. I don't know if that's like a glitch in the terrain or if they just intentionally have a gap in the roof. Oh my god, plot twist. The roof opens up and a rocket comes out of the ground or something. But yeah, now we're going to go beneath the Grand Cathedral. Is it called the Grand Cathedral? I think it is. But let's see what's down there. And I've heard there's a nasty glitch with this elevator, so we're going to send it back up, as I think that's what you're meant to do. You're not meant to jump down there. Oh, right, these guys. Boss is probably going to kill me, so that's why I send it back up. I hear the glitch is like, you can't call it back up if you die or something, but I guess we'll see, won't we? And here we have the Altar of Despair. And this is like beneath the Grand Cathedral. Now, I believe this is either what they found that prompted them to explore the Chalice dungeons, or they found this after the Chalice dungeons, but either way, the Chalice, the Great Chalice is what allowed them to speak with this thing, Ebrietas. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that, but the word, well, for starters, there's the obvious inebriated, and then there's Ebrietas, which I think means the same thing, like drunk, you know. There's also a butterfly called Ebrietas, which makes you wonder, is this thing butterfly themed? It has wings, kind of, but it's not really butterfly themed. It's pretty damn ugly, though. And look, it's like chilling out with a spider. And this area feels like it would have some weird glitches where you could hide from the boss and hit it safely or something, but yeah, they were speaking to this this lady. We're not gonna speak with her, because we're kinda gonna kill her. She's gonna kill us, but well, okay, let's do it, shall we? And it doesn't matter how many times you hit her there, because she regenerates her health. I really don't know good tactics for this lady. Ooh, okay, she hits kind of hard. Yeah, I'm probably going to die, that's alright. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that didn't work. Whoa! She fell on my head. Oh, I thought she might have been stunned then. I think maybe it's okay if we go like right beneath her. Oh, can I visceral her? No. Okay, this isn't really the best tactic, but I think it will work because we can just tank her in theory. Well, I keep thinking that she's falling over when she does that. I mean, she is falling over, but... Oh, I heard the noise, Yes, put my fist in your disgusting looking face. Come on. Let's take her down, shall we? Oh, first time. Easy. Easy as pie. I guess all you need to do is chill out in front of her and tank her if you wanna do it that way. Which, you know, I got no problems doing that. It's not graceful, but it works. We'll light the lamp. And... oh, maybe we can do something with this altar. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. Some people say this is Rom, or looks like Rom. Yeah, I can see that. It has the same kind of mouth as Rom. And it's smaller than Rom, but I get the comparisons with Rom. I don't think it is Rom, but... Daughter of the Cosmos. Makes you wonder, huh? Kind of a dick move to kill her, but... oh, she gets a shield around her when she gets low health, by the way, but... I didn't really show off much of that boss, it was a shame, but... I have my other video on her, so I guess I can use that if I need to, but... let's inspect. Offer flesh to altar. This is the queenly flesh. You remember, Annalise? And yes, I do have the Yharnam Stone, and thank you, my note. We can't offer the Yharnam Stone. In fact, since I last recorded, apparently it's come to light that the Yharnam Stone doesn't do anything whatsoever. It's just like a trophy. Like, yay, I got it. Nah. But let's offer flesh to altar. Time flows in reverse for this scrap of flesh. Time flows in reverse. So, the Altar of Despair clearly has some crazy powers. Is it an artifact of the Great Ones? Maybe. Now let's go and check something out real quick. To Cainhurst we go. And she's once again alive. She's probably a bit of a grumpy pants if we try and talk to her, like here.
Vile Bloodborne, kneel.
Yeah. Like, I just brought you back to life, pretty much. You're like, kneel. Notice the similarities between her colouring and the Yharnams and the Sumerians in general. They have that kind of very sickly looking skin tone. Very pale and grey, and with kind of pale hair too. Interesting that the hat's still on her though. You'd think the hat would, you know, not be on her after she got revived. But, well, it said time flows in reverse, so maybe just put her back to the way she was.
Closest of kin, bearer of our blood, I welcome thee. What is thy wish? We await thy return for the honor of Cainhurst.
And just look at the detail here. These Lannister lines. Such a cool area. Shame there's not really all that much to do here. But now it's time for the end of the game. Okay, so you've reached the end of the game. You've killed every boss, you've done everything you need to do. You've learned everything you need to know. And you want to beat the game. What are you going to go about doing? Well, for starters, it will put you automatically into New Game Plus. It's not like Dark Souls 2 where you can keep playing. Once you reach one of the endings, it will put you into New Game Plus, so make sure you've done everything you need to do. Now, we've collected all the umbilical cords, if you remember. Well, if you want the third ending, you will need 3 umbilical cords. You can get 4 in any one playthrough, so, you know, no worries there. Now, if you want the third ending, when you get to this point here, use the umbilical cords, eat them or whatever, then refuse Gehrman's offer, and then you will fight Gehrman. And then after you defeat Gehrman, you will fight the final boss, the Moon Presence. We're not going to do that. We're not going to fight Gehrman. We're not going to fight the Moon Presence. Because, I think I mentioned it last time, I want to end this on a more positive note for our character. And I don't think the other endings are positive. They're just kind of depressing. Plus, I kind of want the trophy too. I can't make out that text, but I do wonder why he's in front of this one in particular. Or maybe he's just beneath the tree. I believe that the doll calls this the Great Tree. Let's... hang on. Is that just like the sky? Yeah, it is. Weird. I will just go and talk to the doll, say our farewells to her. Ooh, I'm getting lost now.
Gehrman awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Go on, good hunter.
That's pretty much it.
Good hunter.
Yeah, she's already said that.
Farewell,
and in case you were wondering, you can hit her. and she seems to bleed white blood. Interesting, huh? Why would a doll bleed? And you can still level up at her, and she will... I'm pretty sure if you, like, reload the area, she will just pop up again, so no worries there. Upskirt. Upskirt. Oh, she's wearing pants. Yeah, that was a bit of a dick move, but hey, I'm sure there's someone out there who wants to know what happens, but they don't want to risk, you know, like, breaking their game or not being able to level up and all that stuff. I don't know what happens if you hit Gammon here. That I don't want to try in case it automatically does the refuse thing, but I'm assuming if you hit him it will go into that phase, but the doll, well, just briefly before I end it, because once I end it there's not going to be much time to talk for a bit, but so you remember the nightmare? We had Mikolash, the host of the nightmare. We killed Mikolash, and the nightmare persisted, and then we fought Murgo's wet nurse, and Murgo himself, I think it's a he, was, you know, the actual nightmare. Mikolash was the host of the nightmare, Murgo was the nightmare, the wet nurse was protecting the nightmare. Well, it wasn't really protecting that, but you know, the wet nurse was just there, so kind of makes you wonder, if Gammon is the host of this nightmare, this dream, and the moon presence is the dream itself, does that mean the doll is our wet nurse? Maybe. Why that thing's on fire, I have absolutely no idea. Maybe it's what happened in the real version, it got set on fire by something, but I really have no idea why it's on fire, but hey, let's do this.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
I think he's kind of telling us with that line of dialogue, well, he's not asking us to kill him, but I do believe a part of him is, like, he's kind of dropping us hints about how you escape the dream. And I think in some ways a part of him is hoping that we would refuse him so that he himself can be freed from the dream. And indeed, the best option for him would be to kill him so that he can finally escape, but we're going to accept his very kind offer.
Farewell, my keen hunter. Fear the blood.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
There we have it. Yharnam Sunrise. Let's have a look at that trophy, shall we? I do believe that is the best ending your character can hope for. You lived through the hunt and saw another day. 7.2% of players have that. 10% of players have the childhood's beginning, so more players are going for the true ending than the submit ending, as they're calling it. You know, that's understandable. I would go for that as well, but I've already had that one, so I wanted this one this time. You know, that's been Bloodborne. I don't know if it's up yet, or I'm not really sure the thing, but I either am going to put up, already have put up, a video reviewing Bloodborne, giving my thoughts on it. It's probably up by now, actually, come to think of it. Also, special thanks Chikage Yamamura. I wonder if that's why they called the katana the Chikage. Special thanks. I don't know, I mean, you never know. But yeah, that's Bloodborne. I like the game a lot. I have issues with it, but I think it's a very high quality game. William Vanderpoy, that's Patches, by the way. There's some interesting things to note in the credits. William Houston, I'm pretty sure, is Marvelous Chester and King Vendrick. Alfred, of course, is voiced by Solaire of Astora. And the doll, of course, voiced by the one and only Maiden in Black. So I now have videos of the first ending and the third ending, but not the second ending. I'll do that on my boss basher character. What did you think of Bloodborne? Please do let me know in the comments. I think we're pretty much done here now. There's not too much to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some enjoyment out of this rather weird Let's Play. It's been pretty fun to record. Had issues now and then. Every Let's Play has issues, recording issues usually, but no, that's just part and parcel, shall we say. But no melancholy feeling this time, even though I'm finished, because I get to go straight into recording Scholar of the First Sin. And that'll be up in, I don't know, maybe a month from now or so. I need some time to record it.
Good. All signed and sealed.
And we're straight back into the game. New game, ++. And, okay, just before we end, I want to show you something kind of funny. This is Yosefka's clinic, of course. Now, when you're like properly into the game, you know if you come up here, Yosefka will be behind the door. If you do the Yosefka, if you use the Yosefka skip, as I'm calling it, you can get into here and you can have a look at her from behind and talk to her. She won't acknowledge that you're in here because you're not meant to get in here. And you can find that both Yosefkas are in there at the same time. I find that pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know how much more Bloodborne I'm going to be playing. I will do some lore videos, of course. But Oh no. That was the worst thing that's ever happened in my life. Eat that. Take this! You know, I wanna go to the dream real quick, as it occurs to me I don't actually have that cutscene. And I need footage of that cutscene because it's actually pretty damn useful to have footage of cutscenes for when you're making lore videos and stuff. Come on. Central Yarnum. Righty-ho, we're gonna mess you up. A new game plus Baron. He's not a Baron. He's an arsehole. Who even... I mean, why would you even have a ladder operated by a... Like, why do you have to operate that? I don't really understand. It's a bit weird. Yeah, I'd screech too if I was a cleric, beast you bastard. It occurs to me, I actually missed some dialogue with this guy, but it's not super duper interesting. Right. Here we go. Back to the dream for the cutscene that I missed. I didn't miss it, I just didn't get it recorded, so we'll do that now. Here we are. Hello once again, doll. I've heard that her fingers twitch or something, but... well, leave that for another day. I have been... Alex? Or Silvermont? Oh, he's actually here from the start. It's interesting, go away. Yeah. I have been Alex or Silvermont. You have been a wonderful audience. See you next time for Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Edition. Until then, you guys take care. Ciao. Nice. I don't mind if I never find out the answers because, you know, I do like there to be some mystery in these games so that we can all kind of speculate. And is it going to kill her? Nope. That would have been such a good ending, but instead... there we go. She tried to escape. She didn't manage it.